Hello, 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 and ha 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 ha. The question is, how else could a program called World Laughter Day Hangout start but with laughter? Hi, I'm Elaine Nieberding, and I'm greeting you from Bel Air, Maryland. Spell that Merryland, USA. And this is the third of 3 World Laughter Day Hangouts. Now, I happen to get up at 3 a.m. this morning Eastern Time. So if you see me from time to time, like, get out my virtual toothpicks, eyes wide up. I'm just being real transparent there. It's been a long day, but a beautiful day of laughter. And actually, all around the world today, in hundreds, at least hundreds of places, people have been gathering together to practice intentional laughter, purposeful laughter, unconditional laughter, and whoever has a dog, would you please mute your mic? Thank you very much.
The dog is laughing too.
Yeah.
The dog is laughing too. Nonetheless, we're asking you to mute your mic. So, all around the world, people are gathering to practice intentional laughter and celebrate the laughter yoga movement, which has had its own evolution. We'll talk about that a little bit. But it was 20 years ago, this year, that a young doctor, Dr. Madan Kataria, he found himself very curious about the nature of human laughter. And he noticed that there was actually some research just beginning to be done about human laughter. And he started reading and exploring that, and then he thought, I think I want to explore a little bit of this on my own. And so he and his wife, Madhuri, went to a park in Mumbai, India, with 3 or 4 other people, and they thought, we'll, explore laughter by telling jokes. And so every day, more and more people would gather, and they would share jokes and kind of have a pretty good time. But apparently, by around the 10th day, the jokes either started getting stale, or raunchy, I don't know. And there were some people that said, I don't know about this. I don't think so. And Dr. Kataria said, please come back tomorrow. I'm really going to go and reflect on what might make a difference. And he, in conversation with his wife, Madhuri, decided, let's bring something playful to this. Let's not make it about jokes, humor, or comedy. Let's just pair laughter with the kind of things we do normally. For example, if you're a cloth merchant, maybe you'd measure cloth by going, A, like somebody's going to buy a lot of cloth. Or maybe we'll drink like a milkshake. We'll make it a laughter milkshake.
Yeah.
And we'll pour it back and forth and laugh. And so the laughter yoga movement was born. More people gathered. Before you know it, before long, there were these informal laughter clubs springing up all over the parks of Mumbai, India. And then the press got a hold of it. So then it went on from there and there and there, and it had a life of its own. And so now in 2015, in I think it's 101 countries, people practice this thing called laughter yoga. And there are social public laughter clubs. There are 1,000 or more of them around the world. And laughter yoga teachers and leaders now bring laughter yoga into all kinds of settings: educational settings, healthcare settings, businesses, conferences, prisons, schools, arenas where seniors live or are being cared for. So this is quite a monumental thing. So who have I gathered with me today? I've gathered with me a laughter ambassador, and he's the only other person kind of from the other side of the planet, because most everybody else here are my great friends from Google+. Nearly all of them are Hangout hosts, and then there's one other person who's a new and exciting laughter friend of mine. So I'm going to go around and introduce first Khayyam Thomas. And Khayyam, I'm going to invite you to say, kind of where you're from, and then give us a laugh. And I'm inviting everyone watching, whether you're watching live or replay. Yes, even if you're watching replay, I want you to laugh along. And when we do laughter yoga, what we do is we take a deep breath in, and then we laugh on the exhale, and we let all of the air come out. And I invite all of my panelists here with me, my Google Plus friends and my friend Joy Baldos, to laugh along with me, because we want to get this laughing party started. Okay, enough of my jabber. Let's go on over to Khayyam Thomas. Khayyam!
Hi everybody. I am Khayyam Thomas, laughing from Bahrain. Now the time is 2 a.m. here, early morning 2 a.m. So I was waiting to laugh with you in the World Laughter celebration. So last year I started Laughing Toastmasters, one of the new programs connecting with communication skills. So laughter and Toastmastering can do wonders. So I'm so glad to be here with you all today.
Okay, let's all laugh. Take a deep breath in. Smile. Ha 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 ha. Goodness, I want to hear you. Let it loose. I got Joy laughing. I got Jeremy laughing. I got Ben laughing. I got Virginia laughing. I got Sarah laughing. And I'm one laughing kind of fool. So, this is what I like to do. Elaine is my name, and laughing is my game. Okay, so I'm going to go around now, and I'm going to ask each person to say your name, where you're from. If you host a Google Plus show, it's okay to say it. Not describe it, just say what it is. And then tell me if you've ever done laughter yoga before or not. And I'm going to beeline down to Ben Fisher. Ah!
Surprise! So, my name is Ben Fisher, as you can see from my lower third, who I'm with. I am a Google Plus rock star. No, I just go. Hey, I've had Hulk Hogan on one of my shows. Okay. Been on quite a few of Zara's shows, and I'm in Arizona, and it's over 99 degrees today, and my air conditioner broke. So you know what? I can laugh about that.
Yeah. So that's good. So have you ever done this laughter yoga, laughter wellness, intentional laughter like this before?
I never heard about this before until we were on the show the other day when you and I were on the other show. And when I heard about it and you started talking about it, I was like, that's freaking awesome. That's something I've got to check out. And you told me about World Laughter Day and this HOA, and I was like, okay, I'm in.
And so there may be people watching. Now, there's more likely a lot of people watching this show today live who kind of already know about laughter yoga. But I predict, yes, I predict that this hangout is going to go viral to the right people who really need to find out about this practice and need to see it in action with people who may not have done much of this before. Okay, so we're going to talk about it and we're going to get to experience it. And now here is Jeremy Murphy. Hey, Jeremy, tell us where you're hanging out from, and have you ever done this stuff before?
Well, hi, I'm Jeremy Murphy. I'm hanging out from Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm a little too serious, so no, I haven't done this before other than sort of watching it on your shows, Elaine, which, I don't know, somehow that just makes me want to laugh, So.
So what this shows with Jeremy is he has this little bit of willingness to say, I'm a little curious, I followed along before, and now I'm even willing to get on screen, recorded, and God knows who will see this, but I'm willing to be transparent and try to let loose my laugh. So to you, Jeremy, I say, let's do the greeting laughter. Jeremy, do this back, and everyone, let's do this together. Take a deep breath in, and then just imagine this is like the Asian greeting. Kristen, unmute your mic. Kristen, unmute your mic.
That is infection.
I am supposed to be laughing. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy. And Jeremy, I know that you are credentialed as an attorney, and sometimes taking lots of things very seriously. So I guess this is a good little boost of inspiration to begin seeing the world through different visions.
True, very true.
Okay, I'm now going to hop on over to Joy Baldoz. Joy, tell us where you're hanging out from, and briefly tell us how you came to be here today.
I'm in sunny California, and I'm here because Elaine invited me to be here, and I'm so thankful, Elaine.
So last year, I was attending a conference for like budding authors in Baltimore, and Joy was attending that, and the conference sponsor had invited me to lead some laughter yoga sessions, so I said, yeah, that's cool. And it was posted in the little Facebook group for people who are planning to attend this conference, and apparently Joy saw that and thought, well, I'm planning to go to that? Oh, and then there's this laughing stuff too? Oh boy. So Joy absolutely turned out to be a natural when it came to laughing for no reason. And she felt an inner calling, as I understand it, to pursue this. So she is pursuing her skill development in this, and she's here today. She's done some hangouts with me, and she's one terrific lady. So Joy, let's hear a natural laugh from you. Take a deep breath in. And give us your laugh, and let's all laugh along with her. Here we go. Smile. So, folks, the reason this is called laughter yoga, we combine laughing exercises with yoga deep breathing. Yoga deep breathing, pranayama breathing, means deep breathing, where we are filling up our full lung capacity with air. And then when we exhale, we're getting rid of all the air too. We have, like in nursing physiology terms, we'd call that full gas exchange, which helps refresh the body, with this fuller oxygenation. But if we're talking about it in yogic terms, we call it yogic breathing. Breathing in, and then long exhale. And now I'm just going to invite everybody. We're going to take a long inhale, and then on the exhale, just think of it as, okay, I'm going to warm up my giggle. Okay, here we go. Ha 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 ha. Until you get all the air out. You got it. And so, Kayam Thomas, what do we say at the end of a laughter yoga exercise to let everybody know it's ending and that they've done a good job? What do we say?
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Yay! Everybody do that even if.
Yay!
Okay, so even if you're at home, come on, shake on up that seriousness, dump it. It's time to dump it. And just play along with me here. Just get back into your childlike playfulness and do this with me. Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Yay! Okay, that was good. Alrighty. I'm hopping on over to little joy bud Kristen Drysdale. Hi, honey.
Well, you already said my name. I'm Kristen Drysdale, and I'm here in Queen Creek, Arizona. and I help host Bill and Ammon's Bogus Hangout and Network Roundtable.
So, you love hanging out in Google Plus, and you know what? It's very interesting when I think about my time doing Hangouts on Google Plus. Started in early 2014, and it might have been in March or early April of 2014. I did one of my first Laughter Hangouts, and I guess I had run into Kristen somewhere. She wasn't well known on Google Plus then, but she came into my Hangout as a curious person, and you really were. You were really one of the people I know who got curious early on. So how about that? And I thank you so much. So Kristen, now sometimes you've been on the show, you almost get a little shy. So I want you to give permission for that, you know, that all that inner fairy dust sparkle generator to come on out. Can you show us your laugh, please? Oh, come on. Okay, deep breath in. Let's do it with her. Deep breath in. Warm up your giggle, Kristen. Ha 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 and laugh from the belly. Laugh from the belly. Very good, very good. Yay. Now the next person I want to introduce, I love this lady. She's one of my Google Plus Hangout friends, and she invited me on her show to lead some laughter. I had so much fun right before Christmas time, sharing with people how they could make the decision to de-stress before the holiday with some intentional laughter. I'm here to introduce Miss Virginia Parsons. Unmute. Would you enter and sign in, please?
I am so happy to be here, and yes, you were very popular on my show, Inspirational Businesswoman Show, and got so many comments about it, especially at the holiday times, about how good it just felt to participate with you. So yeah, that was my first experience with it. I loved it, and you know what I love? To me, laughter is physical, and I love it when my belly hurts. I love it when the tears come down. I've even loved it when pee comes down my legs. Now that's relaxing. And I've had all of those experiences, and I bet I'm not the only one. But now, I love this whole process. I'm thrilled to be here with you today, Elaine.
So thank you. So Virginia, we want to hear it. Are you willing to just let loose your laugh? And can we laugh with you?
You betcha.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready. Nice and vigorous. Very good. Very good. Yay. Now, Virginia, let me ask you a favor. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you happen when you're doing your hangout shows, you're actually sitting on one of these bouncing balls.
I sure do.
I tell you what, I'm going to ask you to limit doing that, because here's why. As a hangout host, I actually go back through my YouTube videos with a little snippet to take pictures. And if you're bouncing all the time, anything I get of you is going to be pure blur. So for PR purposes, for my uses and yours, don't bounce too much, s'il vous plaît.
I will do my best to control it.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, one more to introduce, and then I'm going to get to Dr. Kataria's World Laughter Day message. Right now, you know, we've gone from A to Z. We're now at Z. Z, my beloved Zara Altair is here. Thank you so much for joining me, Zara.
Well, it's always
Tell us
fun.
where you're hanging out from and something.
I'm you said my name, and I'm hanging out from Beaverton, Oregon, which is right outside of Portland. And it's a beautiful day here. It's beautiful. I'm sorry, Ben.
So you can hear Zara's got a great laugh.
There's a cool breeze. The rhododendrons are blooming.
Oh, you're the sweetest brat.
So let's laugh along with Zara. Everybody, keep talking and let it rip. Ha Very good. Now, they say behind every good man is a good woman. And there's a very interesting story to tell. And before we started the broadcast, I was asking Kayam Thomas, who is a laughter ambassador, and that is a very special designation by the founder of Laughter Yoga. And Kayam knows the founder of Laughter Yoga, Dr. Madan Kataria, very well. So I was asking Kayam, I said, isn't it true that when Dr. Kataria went out to the park to try the laughter thing with jokes and it didn't work, he came back, and it was with his talks with his wife, Madhuri. She was the one who brought up, maybe we should weave some breathing into this, some yogic breathing. And so maybe, there really is her to credit. And so you're going to get to see her in a little bit. But first, I want to now segue. We could call it the more serious side of the program, but it's kind of the foundation of why we're doing this program. World Laughter Day started 17 years ago. This was after 3 years after the onset of the Laughter Yoga movement, which started 20 years ago in 1995. And as these celebrations have gone every year all around the world, particularly within some of the what are called social laughter clubs, where people gather together, doesn't cost anything to go. In the West, if there's a nominal fee, you plunk some dollars so that you help pay for the rental space, for the laughter activity. But these people have gathered together, and what is it about? It's about saying our choice to do intentional laughing helps open us up to an expanded experience of health and happiness and peace. And we really do have a choice given our challenging circumstances in today's kind of crazy things that are happening in the external environment. If you've been watching the news at all the last week, in my state of Maryland, there's been all kinds of civil unrest and dynamic things happening in terms of awarenesses about how people relate to each other and values and expectations and behavior. And some of it gets heated and troubling. So what can we do to get back to balance? And what can we do to kind of touch that part of us that for most all beings, most all humans that are alive when they're born on the planet, babies start to laugh around 2 months. And when they start laughing and connect with the humans around them, they're not laughing because they got the joke. They don't know anything about jokes. They're laughing because of the joy of being alive. And so this is what we want to rekindle. So much of our laughter is conditional. It's related to jokes, humor, comedy. And this is something different. And I'm going to pause for just a moment. And Kayam, would you, I have to speak with someone in my home for just a moment. So I'm going to close my camera. And Kayam, would you just continue talking for a minute, please? Thank you.
Okay. Okay, hi friends. Today morning we started the first hangout. Dr. Kataria was there with us for laughing, and he gave us a beautiful message that the laughter is free, so we should laugh with the people in a free manner. We don't charge anything. So you can see that Facebook posting and everywhere in the world is celebrating World Laughter Day today with lot of joy, peace, happiness. People are laughing too much, doing exercise and all. It's a wonderful day. We celebrate together from east to west, all over the world together, the World Laughter Day. Ellen, are you back?
I am back,
Okay.
and thank you for the fill-in. And so what I want to share with you now is that on the first hangout that we had today, I was really gratified that the founder of Laughter Yoga, Dr. Madan Kataria, could join me, and he shared directly his own message about World Laughter Day. But since he's not with me, we're going to honor his presence and acknowledge his presence like this. And it was when I took my own laughter leader training that my laughter teacher had something like this that we used in pictures when we were getting our laughter leader certificates. So I'm using the same idea, and now I would like to invite everybody who's watching, who has at some level within their own mind and heart this wish for more peace for the world and more health and happiness for humankind, to just take a deep breath in and listen to these words and see how they might move and inspire you. So here are Dr. Kataria's words. Dear laughter friends, the first Sunday of May we celebrate World Laughter Day, and it's intended to build up a global consciousness of health, happiness, and world peace through laughter. If people all over the world are happy and healthy, they will continue to world peace. Why are people not happy? It's because they look for happiness in the outer world. Laughter yoga has taught us that the easiest way to be happy is to find happiness within. The motto of all laughter clubs is, we don't laugh because we're happy, we are happy because we laugh. Despite modern advances, people are falling sick. Stress is the root cause of more than 70 to 80% of illnesses. Depression is a #1 sickness, while hypertension and heart disease, diabetes, and cancers are becoming pandemic worldwide. Governments and individuals all over the world are finding it difficult to meet healthcare costs. And this is where laughter yoga and this practice of intentional laughter is an ideal solution. It is the safest, easiest, and most economical solution for physical, mental, social, and spiritual well-being. Laughter yoga is sweeping the world and is present in more than 100 countries. Apart from social laughter clubs, it's being practiced in companies, corporations, senior centers, schools, colleges, universities, hospitals, fitness centers, physically, mentally challenged organizations, and even prisons. On this auspicious day, we remember the announcement last year of the commencement of Laughter Yoga University in Bangalore, India. This is a non-academic university where we're teaching people about being healthy and happy. And the teaching program started last August of 2014. So now, let us all stand, be together for a minute, and laugh heartily with our arms pointing skywards, and send out the positive vibration of love and peace into this world. So I ask you to join me. If that's what you'd like for the world, then warm up your laugh now. Open your heart, take a deep breath in, start gently, and then let it bubble on up and up and up so we have a full laughing blessing for everybody. Here we go. Ha 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 ha. Very good. Very good. Yes. Yes.
And I like the laughter on his stick.
And you like the laughter on a stick. Well, I tell you, as I was telling the story of Madan Kataria, behind every good man is a good woman. So I just, while I was putting on my lipstick before the show, I thought I have to acknowledge Madan Kataria. She is not as public a figure in laughter yoga as her husband. Probably in Asia, where laughter yoga, especially in India, is very, very popular, she is well known and beloved. And Kayam, would you, I'm sure you've met Madhuri. Tell us about beloved Madhuri.
Madhuri is one of my best friends. Whenever I meet her, she asks so many things about my family, my work, how I am doing. She always asking the people about their happiness, their life, their family, and everything. She's keen to ask the people about. She's always asking about them and how the laughter yoga clubs are going in our country. She would like to visit our place and do some programs together and to spread the laughter everywhere. So she's very friendly to all the people she met. All the people is very friendly to her. It's a very sweet, I can say, it's the success of Dr. Madan Kataria is the Madhuri.
Yeah, Madhuri.
Yeah.
So that is a beautiful story, and it's so interesting. Now here in the West, in the U.S., and there is a large predominance of people that are leading the laughter yoga movement who are women. And if you go to public laughter clubs in the U.S., you tend to see more women than men. But when I see pictures in Asia, my goodness gracious, I see so many men. I mean, just groups of hundreds of men laughing together. And you lead some of them. Let me ask you about one of the unique things that have evolved for you in laughter yoga. I know you've been involved in the Toastmaster organization, which is all about communication and effective public speaking. So what did you weave into Toastmasters, dear Kayam?
Okay, I've been in Toastmastering for the last 8 years. After I practiced laughter yoga, I found that we combine together laughter and Toastmastering, so the people can do wonders. Toastmastering is the learning of art of communication skills, developing the communication skills, better listening, better thinking, and better speaking. So the people do laughter yoga with the Toastmastering, so they can easily become a new humans, so bring more happiness to their life, and they are becoming new people. Like,
can you believe that? There's a group that's called the Laughing Toastmasters. Now, how about that? Let's all give appreciation laughter for Laughing Toastmasters. Take a deep breath in. Appreciation Very good. Very good.
I have a question. I have a question. Laughing Toastmaster.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes?
How does a laughing Toastmaster work? So if you're not laughing, they click?
you
can answer that, Kayam. I'm not privy to...
you may know how the Toastmaster session is. In every Toastmaster session, there is prepared speeches and table topic session like improv speeches, then evaluation of the speeches, Then they will select one of the best speaker, best table topic commentator, and best evaluator. So every session there is a speaker, improv speaker, evaluator. So in that we combine laughter yoga like before the session, 20 minutes we will do laughter yoga session, and at every end of the speech we will say, we will not clap, we will say very good, yay. We will bring laughter exercise in between, breathing exercise in between. At the end of the session we will pray for the world peace. So we are doing laughter with Toastmastering together. So many people like to come to our club, so they enjoy the session, the morning laughter session and the Toastmastering.
How amazing is that? So I feel so very lucky because, you know, the Dalai Lama has said he thinks it's, you know, the women that are going to lead the world to transformation and awakening. Well, okay, so let's thank her, but let's also thank Kayam Thomas, because this is stellar. And I hope this video goes out to Toastmaster groups and they start exploring what else they can do to help relax people so that they can touch their inner spirit, their creative core, and connect with that, because truly that's where the root, I believe, of truly all effective communication lies. It doesn't come from figuring it all out. It's some of that, but it's got to come from the heart. So thank you very much for that. It's about time for us to get some extended laughing going. What we do know about this practice of laughter yoga is that if you are continuing to laugh for like 10 minutes or more, including this deep breathing from time to time and consciously laughing from the belly, that it stimulates just a slew of physiological changes and processes in the body that make you feel better. You're more fully oxygenated. Your immune system response is strengthened. If your body was going to be producing cortisol, the stress hormone, that gets interrupted. The neurotransmitters that balance mood, serotonin and dopamine, they get stimulated to come more into balance. The pain-relieving endorphins get stimulated. So we end up feeling better. What an amazing thing to do. And in fact, Norman Cousins, who was a well-known figure in the United States, was very ill and decided he did not want to take the traditional medical treatment route that his doctors were advising. He said, look, if I only have a short time to live, maybe I'll go out laughing, or at least I'm going to laugh. And he enlisted his friend Alan Funt, who was the host of Candid Camera, to bring him funny videos. And he watched them, and he decided to be laughing ongoing. And his condition, which caused a lot of pain, apparently this laughing shifted the course of his illness and dramatically changed his experience of comfort. That was one of the stories that I understand actually influenced Dr. Kataria much. So let's do some laughter yoga. I'd like to invite everybody who's watching right now, just take a notice. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 0 being like no stress at all, and 10 being, hey, pretty heavy-duty stress for what's going on, where are you? Because let's notice, again, at the end of the laughing session, how that might have changed. And then let's, you know, kind of the other end of the spectrum, your capacity for feeling joy at this very moment. Like, where is it on a 0 to 10 scale? And let's see if that has changed. Okay? So let's get this laughing party started. Kayam Thomas, would you do me the honors and lead us in a laughter exercise?
Okay, first let us do the tension release breathing and laughter. We are holding all the tensions in our hands, all the tensions inside our hand like this, all the tensions. And when you do breathe in, bring your hands near to our body. Sway. And exhale, breathe out. You have to open your hands out. Open your hands out. Okay. Again.
Okay.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next time when we do breathe out, we can do a laughter. So when we release all our tensions, we can laugh.
Okay.
So breathe in. Breathe out.
Breathe out. Very good. Yay.
Very good. Very good.
Yay. Okay. So I'd like to do a little exercise called zipper laughter. Can you guess what this might be? What's going to be the zipper? The mouth's going to be the zipper. So your zipper is closed. When you close the zipper, you're going to breathe in. And then when you open the zipper, you're going to open it and exhale and laugh. So watch me one time. Okay, everybody do this with me. Breathe in. Alrighty. Very good. Very good. Yay. Okay, Kayam.
Yes. It is like what we say. Shall we do milkshake? Milkshake
Okay.
after? Okay. We are holding two imaginary glasses in our hands. First, we will put the milk into this glass. Again, back to this glass. Then we will drink and laugh. Okay. Ready with your glasses?
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Once again. Ready with your glasses?
And guess what? It can be a lactose-free milkshake.
Kind of needs to be.
Okay, so the second time we do the laughter milkshake, we're going to say, we had enough of that. It's too sweet, and we're going to mix it and then throw it over our shoulder. So back to you, Kayam.
Yeah, okay. Get ready with your glasses. Get ready.
Okay, who feels like a kid again? Time now for the version that's almost like a food fight. You take the laughter milkshake back and forth 3 times, and then you spill it into the camera. And then, as you get milkshake on you, you laugh because you're covered with laughter milkshake. So here we go. Hey. Very good. Yay! Okay, and so now, because you have laughter milkshake all over you, it's time to just imagine you're going to go under the shower to rinse it all off. And this will be our chance to just weave in this deep breathing back into our activity. You've been laughing hearty from your belly. Let's now just engage that gentle, deep breathing. Just imagine we're being showered over to cleanse ourselves. Deep breath in. Being rinse clean. Once again. Very good. Very good. Yay! And now I'm going to go around, and I'm going to change the topic just slightly because, you know, this laughter stuff is all about making social connection. When people go to laughter clubs, you know, like in person, they're told, make eye contact. You know, people could be of different ages, religions, income levels, but you all have this universal thing in common, you know, your laughter. And when you make eye contact, and because your body is wired with these things called mirror neurons, your ability to laugh is stimulated. And even if you start out faking it till you make it, because you have thoughts or beliefs like, oh, I can't laugh, nothing's really funny, they're not telling me jokes, you mean I have to laugh on purpose? Well, the laughing does evolve. That's how we form community in in-person laughter clubs. But I'm shifting topics slightly to talking about community here in digital space. There are lots of different forms of social media. You know, you can tweet, and you know, you have a limited number of characters to get your message out. And you have Facebook, where you can post pictures and videos. It's its own unique platform that has brought people together in interesting ways. But here on this platform, in Google+, and especially with this medium called Hangouts, we have an opportunity to gather people together, you know, like you see in this film strip, and engage and see real people being revealed. And so just about everybody here, you know, has been on Hangout programs or is a Hangout host. And so, Kristen, just share with me something about being in, you know, digital community and experiencing closeness and digital intimacy with the people here. Just say something that comes to the top of your head.
Oh, digital intimacy, family. That's the first thought that's like the first word, the Rorschach's word that comes to my head. Is just we create a whole new family that's, you know, outside of what we have presently. You know, it's just growth, and our spirit just comes alive, and we're able to connect with people through interests.
Yeah, and so often in Laughter Yoga we talk about our laughter family. Well, our laughter family actually is huge because we all have this capacity to laugh in common. We do. But yet, now as Hangout hosts, as we learn this new medium, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not so easy. Virginia, can you tell me, and this will be the basis for maybe you know, us creating a laughter exercise related to being on G+ and running Hangouts. Does it always go smoothly, Virginia?
Well, no, of course not. And the key is don't take yourself too seriously. It's not important. The important thing is that people gather together to share, to connect, and the rest will work itself out. And no, it doesn't always go smoothly, and such is life, isn't it?
Yeah. And Sarah Altair, you have some usual words that you say about holding Hangouts and things going wrong. What are those words?
Those words are, what's a hangout without a freak out?
What's a hangout without a freak out? So I think that is a very good basis right now for us doing a laughter exercise.
It's not, will it happen? It's which one will it be? And, you know, when I love Kristen's word, family. because when you have when you host a hangout for a period of time, you do have a regular audience, which is like a family. And one of the things that happens when all these bizarre things happen and glitches happen and there's no way to fix it and you're live on air, is that your audience family, you just tell them, hey, this is happening, so sorry, and then the show just continues, and everybody understands, and so there's no reason to get upset or be anxious, because it happens to everyone. We all have experienced some form of craziness and a Google glitch on a hangout. It's just you can't host a series of hangouts without bizarre things happening.
You gotta freak out. And
there's no freak out. I mean, it's like 5 minutes before the show and the guest loses their audio. That's intense. But,
So it almost makes it possible to go through other things that happen during life, because we get this practice time to breathe through these moments.
Yes. And so what we experience on Google Plus, because Google's changing stuff all the time. Just when you think you know how Hangouts are going to run, they change something. Or they update the Chrome browser, and it pings something. So then you have little glitches. So for those of us who are bold pioneers in this medium, we've come to know it kind of happens. It comes with the territory, and we accept it. It's perfectly imperfect. And the truth is, if we are willing to look at the whole world that way, that it's perfectly imperfect, we can get through it, we can be transparent, we can laugh about it, well then we're going to be helping make the world be a better place, rather than being phony baloney when shift is happening and we're pretending it's not happening. It is happening. So this is why we're here together. The show that I host, I call it the Holy Shift Show, because we're in these dramatic times. And we have to make the choices about connection and authenticity and, and laughter and joy. It is our birthright. I believe it. So let's do a laughter exercise, calling it the Hangout Freakout Laughter. And it's just like, oh, this, and it's going to look like this. Oh, this is happening again.
It starts out with oh, shift.
Here we go. You take your hands and you go, oh my God, it's happening again. Don't say all those words you just Here we go. That's it.
And then do you end it with a hang up?
Yes, and the variation on this is called naughty, naughty laughter. You're going like this, and you're saying, oh my God, it's those Google gremlins again. So here we go. Get out your little finger for something that kind of shows up. You're not expecting it. You don't really want it to happen. You could be in judgment about it, but you're going to have to laugh instead. So everybody, raise your finger, shake it, and go. Oh, the hours go so fast when you're having a good time. Yeah, so what I want to do now is let Kayam lead one more round of laughter, and have this be something maybe related to appreciation laughter.
Yeah, we can do appreciation laughter. We can show hands on this way, or another signal is like appreciating each other. In some places, this is not approved, like to show the people like this. So another signal is like this way, or you can show this way or this way and appreciate each other with the laughter. Ready?
Deep breath in. Very good. Very good. Yay. I learned a chant from master trainer Sebastian Gendry, who early on became a devotee of laughter yoga and has trained people all around the world. He has a new evolution of laughter yoga called laughter wellness. And it's interesting. There are different presentations, sometimes for different audiences. They're slightly different. I just want to encourage everybody out there, everybody who's doing laughter practice in one way or another has the same intention in back. We want to rekindle this capacity to touch our joy, which is our birthright. And the laughing practice, no matter what it's called, is aimed at connecting us in humankind. And that is a beautiful thing. So what I learned from Sebastian is this chant called, I am awesome, you are awesome, we are awesome. Follow along with me. I'm going to say something like I, and then you go I, and then am, etc., etc. Okay? So we'll start now. I am awesome! And you are awesome! And we are awesome! Let's laugh. Let's let that theme Did you ever notice? Well, if you've watched one of my shows before, I've done this before, but it's my show. I'm going to do it again. Look at this neat word, awesome. It has a we and a me in it.
Aww.
So don't ever just look at yourself being awesome. If you can look and see your own awesomeness, then you can look around and really you're open up to discover and see the awesomeness in everybody else. This life is kind of like a mirror. What shows up is kind of a mirror of what's going on in you. If you have somebody who's showing up with fear and agitation going on, instead of being judgmental about them, look inside. What might you still be not quite okay with? What you can't laugh about yet? What you might need to re-examine through the eyes of love, compassion, and caring. Look through the vision of good stuff. Good stuff. So, it's my wish that everyone watching today dares to touch their own awesomeness. When you get up tomorrow morning, when you get out of bed, maybe as you walk to the mirror to go to the bathroom, you look in the mirror and you see your scarecrow hair or whatever, and you look inside, and in spite of scarecrow hair, you just think, somebody pretty awesome right there. You gotta look for it. You gotta get curious. And then if you start your day that way, chances are you will open up to see more of the beauty, everybody else and everything around you, and find kind of creative solutions through your willingness to touch that playful part of you. Let me go around now and acknowledge my wonderful team of panelists. And I'd like to close by just asking each person to say, a little takeaway for you from being on this event. And then if you have an event coming up or where you want people to get in touch with you, if they're curious about what you do, then you can share that as well. So I'm going to start with Ben Fisher. Hello, Ben.
Hello. Well, first of all, Elaine, thanks for having me here today with everybody else. I mean, it was truly awesome. I was really so curious about the whole laughter yoga, and having taken martial arts for many, many years, I think I'm now going to start practicing my ninja skills with laughing, because right now my cheeks hurt so bad, but I've totally forgotten about the fact that it's like 99 degrees in here, even though I've drank through like the entire thing of water. But anyway, no, seriously, thank you very much for enlightening me. I think it's really important, as we are here in social media as businesses, that we're able to communicate openly, and laughter is one of the things that does tie us all together. Real quick side note on that is that when we work with our clientele, it's one of the questions that we ask when we first bring them in as a client is, can we use humor? And when we're working with real estate professionals or technology companies and they say yes, our entire team goes yes, because then they can use humor, not cats, but they can use humor and they can do it in such a way that gives a human face to a company. And that, I think, is so awesome when you can do something like that. But anyway, you guys can all find me at steadydemand.com or just at +Ben-Fisher. Again, thanks for having the opportunity to be here.
Thank you. It's beautiful. So, since you mentioned, you'd like to get to be, ninja with laughing. For those that are newly curious, what you can do is you can look to see if there happens to be a local laughter club near you. If you go and do a Google search, you can either go to laughteryoga.org, which has a whole database of laughter clubs, but if you also put in laughter club and then your locale, your state, or your town name, you might just find someone who's leading some laughter yoga activities close to you, and you can check them out. The other places where people can access laughter activities are also on Skype. One of the gentlemen who is on our program this morning, Jagat Singh Bisht, is one of a number of people who on a regular basis participate in this Skype Laughter Club. And Skype Laughter Club is not laughter exercises like this. It's just people get on and all they're doing is laughing. So if you ever visit Skype Laughter Club, bring along your little iPhone and turn on record and capture some of that laughter. And then while you're driving to work, turn on the laughter. As you're driving down the highway, just take a deep breath, smile, laugh along with what you've got recorded. I mean, it's so simple. We tend to make stuff so complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. But if you set an intention to do some laughing every day, it's like anything else. If you do it more and more, it gets easier and easier. It will develop a routine. Also, there are laughter yoga leaders and teachers all around the world. Laughter yoga, laughter wellness, there's some that have other names because they're just offshoots that may be expressions of cultivating this practice for joy, but there are some other little elements, added to it. So I have no doubt that if this is something you want to explore, you'll find the right place. And of course, we'll be doing more laughter hangouts here on Google+, so keep us in mind. Let me jump on over to Joy Baldoz. What's your takeaway from today, Joy?
Thank you for inviting me. I'm having so much fun. In fact, I'm laughing from the top of my head to the side. My fingers are laughing.
Wow.
My toes are laughing. Everything about laughter yoga just fills me from the top, really from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. And why not make laughter a part of each one of our days and enjoy life? That's just, why go around being focused on the negative? And we could turn everything that comes into our life into a positive by saying, you know, the junk that comes our way that is negative, that will all pass. It's temporary, and we could just cover that with joy and laughter. And why not, right? So celebrating World Laughter Day. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We love your hats. Oh my God, we gotta get some of those hats. All right, Chaim, take away from you. You've had a raft of experiences today. You led your own laughter activities within the past couple days, and you've been participating in some today. So, what's your takeaway?
So I can say that this is one of the best laughter year for me. So we had 2 sessions before. One was on Friday, 1st of May, and the other one was today morning, and we had laughter hangouts with all the laughter people around the world. It was a very wonderful World Laughter Day celebration for me. So I enjoyed a lot, and I learned a lot from the others, like all the laughter friends from their talks. I got a lot of messages, and I can bring it in my other laughter sessions. I have to bring out some new exercise and all. And after all, I thank Elaine for conducting this session, wonderful session, to bringing all the laughters together and doing a wonderful session over here. And next year also, I'm looking forward to join it. And all the laughter friends, you are all most welcome to Bahrain. I appreciate one program, is the laughter exchange program. If you visit another country, you go to some other place, there are laughter friends are there taking care of you. Laughter people are loving and caring people. So whenever I visit a new place, I always touch with the laughter people out there. They're always coming and helping me, assisting me to visiting the places and all the other things. So last year I went to Vietnam. There is a laughter friend, Leon Son. He took me in his motorbike and got me everywhere for the sightseeing and all. He take care of me. So wherever you go, laughter people are there to take care of you. So laughter people are loving and caring people. So you are most welcome to Bahrain. I am here to take care of you.
That is so beautiful. And you mentioned Lian Son in Vietnam. Now think about it. You know, 40 years ago, there was a big war there. It's a different country. It's a different culture now. But I understand there are companies in Vietnam where they start their day with laughter every day. I think I've seen an airline that has its employees doing laughter yoga every day. Now, how enlightened is that? You see, we can all be learning from each other. And I'm so glad that you brought up, Chaim, this talk about the laughter exchange. So if I want to travel to another place in the world, if I get there, there's likely going to be some laughter leaders which will put me up in their homes and take me around, and you know, and we'll get to share and make these laughter and living vital connections together again. Thank you for bringing that up. That's great. Let me go on over to Virginia. Virginia, takeaways, and how can we get in touch with you?
Oh, well, you know, my takeaway is just don't take yourself or life too seriously. Feel the joy. And give yourself permission to laugh. Laugh at life, laugh at yourself, laugh until it hurts, laugh till your belly aches, till tears come down your eyes, or even until you pee in your pants. Enjoy the pure joy of laughter. That's my takeaway. I love it. I love that my tummy hurts today. Thank you for providing that for me. I don't have to go to the gym now, which is great. And you can get in touch with me right on Google Plus at Virginia Parsons.
Okay, and Virginia Parsons has a great every Monday program called the Inspirational Women's Business Show. Yeah. And it's a great show. So you might want to check that out. Let me go on over now to Zara Altair. Zara, hello, my darling. Thank you for talking about freaking out on the Hangouts. That was great.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. And thank you for inviting me here today for World Laughter. I know I've been on your laughter show before, and it's always fun. And I am a true believer in finding joy in life every day. Every day. I know I think I've mentioned before, I'm a cancer survivor, 2.5 years, and joy in life is absolutely essential. Absolutely essential. So thank you, Elaine.
That's beautiful. And I'm going to put in a plug for Zara's show. Every Wednesday, she has this show called the Midweek. Starts with a Z. Zap?
Zap. Midweek Zap, yes.
Midweek Zap. And it's, you know, it's on marketing topics and business topics and social media and communication. That's what it's about.
Absolutely, it is. And this week we're having Jason Farrell, who's going to be talking about semantic entity awareness. And bring your thinking caps and your notebook. That's all I have to say. Jason is just brilliant.
Okay, so I'm now going to wind up addressing my audience again. So before we started this laughter session, I asked each one of you, you know, if you could peg a little number on what, you know, where your stress was. Did you notice? Did it move some? Hopefully it went down. And on the joy meter scale, hopefully it went up. But no matter what kind of practice that you're adding to your life, if you don't take stock and make an assessment of kind of where you are, and then you take action and you put something new into your life, then you're actually able to make an assessment to see if what you're doing makes a difference. So if you pick up this activity called intentional laughter, you know, and you add it to your self-care, pay attention to the changes, because it will be directly related to you really noticing what you value and how you take action. And also, always be afraid to ask if you want help, if you want support, doing a new activity, you know, reach out, because people are there to help. And my last tip for everybody is, if you want to practice this hearty laughter for stress busting, even for a little quick minute, you know, like the day has gone, the shift has hit the fan, you know, and you need to just go in the bathroom or somewhere else. Take a deep breath and laugh, but you can do silent laughter. That and yawning, we'll do another show on yawning, are among the healthiest things that you can do to shift from from negative to positive, to get back in balance. I'd like to thank everybody watching live, replay on Google+, on YouTube, at the yeslaugh.com website. And for anybody who wants to, give me just a moment here, for anybody, especially laughter yoga leaders or teachers that might want to learn about learning to use Hangouts for laughter outreach, get in touch with me, yeslaugh.yeslaugh@gmail.com, because we're looking to build some community, maybe teach some courses. We'll see how it goes if there's some interest. I'm now going to say sayonara, and let's bring Dr. Kataria back in for some laughter on our way out, and also acknowledge the woman behind the man. Here we go. Let's leave them laughing.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Jeremy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye. Bye, Sarah. Bye, Virginia.